He's nervous. He knows that. I'll okay. All right, you ready? Okay. I'll say this real quick. And we're live.
Okay.
I'll say this real quick. I have this tendency for people I work for. I don't know why. I love going down a hole of knowing what they've done before, maybe videos of them.
Pause. Well, that
Pause. That's what you made that face?
Yeah, that was crazy. He said, I'll go down a hole.
A hole, yeah.
Brother, what are you talking about?
A knowledge hole, a YouTube hole, okay. not a...
I got you. I get it. I get it.
You know.
Enough of the whole talk.
But no whole talk. Yeah. Okay. So I came across a video of you.
All right.
That I want you to watch.
All right.
And people to watch at home. And I just want you to let me know, just from when you see the first frame, where you are. Ready?
I knew it was that way. Yeah. I'm in Philly.
You're in Philly?
Yeah.
How old are you here?
26.
26. All right, I'm gonna play just 20. I'm gonna play the chunk of the video.
Yeah. You gonna play a lot of it?
No, a chunk. I don't know if you say anything crazy.
Huh? So if a shark took a fucking chunk out you'd be hot.
That's true. I'll play 5 seconds of it.
All right. No, to play like 15.
Let's do 15.
All right.
Oh wait, hold on.
Go ahead, play it.
009.
Hi, it's May 30th. We in
2009.
Big City Tattoo.
Yes, I am.
Gerard.
Huh?
Gerard.
27 in Gerard, and I'm all the way from Harlem.
That's right.
Damn, I was bony as fuck.
And what are we doing today?
Getting my back tatted. I'm getting
his back tatted.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
That's my homegirl TT. I ain't seen TT in mad long.
He was sending me ideas and shit. It's gonna be hot. I'm really excited. But this is part
you guys
one.
If you guys aren't watching, go on YouTube.com. Search up Wayno. You get to watch a very bony Wayno. That's what you said. I didn't say it.
I was bony as I was slim as a fucking greyhound, dog.
How many hours you trying to go to?
Look at that shit. Look at my tats. Though. I was on some shit back then.
You know what's interesting? You guys were just talking. So Alexx and Weezy were in the studio. Shout out to Alexx and Weezy, and of course WTF Media Studios. They were just here in the studio, right? And they were just talking about tats. And then you said you haven't had a tat in how long ago?
Like 11, almost 12 years.
Almost 12 years. And I think and you were getting a back tat there.
That wasn't the
last one.
That wasn't the last one.
Okay.
But I remember that. Yeah, I got I tatted a bunch of shit on me, dog. I got my first tattoo when I was 14.
When you were 14?
Yeah.
What was the tattoo?
My initials. I paid $10 for it. Okay. I got it in my man Poobie, his crib. Puerto Rican dude living around the corner from me.
Hold on 1 second. This shit's giving me. Hold on. Good. All right. Cool. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Puerto Rican dude that living around the corner from me. My man Poobie. He my man Twin. Remember I was telling you about my man Twin when I went to Burger King with.
Yes.
Yeah. So I came home one day and he was like. He had a tattoo. I was like, yo, how the fuck you get a tattoo? He was like 13. I think I might have been, I was 14. I was like, how you get a tattoo? He was like, it was this dude. All you gotta do is get your mother to say yes. I was like, word. My mother is crazy. Because I called my mother. I was like, Ma, I said, please, I begged her. I was like, Ma, please, could I please get a tattoo? Please. She's like, yeah. She was $10.
So this video was 2009.
2009. That's right. When Kobe. That's when the Lakers won against the fucking Magic. That's why I got them ID Kobe's on. I still got them shits. I still got them sneaks.
This is 26-year-old Wayno, you said? Not to age you.
26. I know I was 26 for a fact because I put 26 on the back of them Kobe's because I was 26 when they came out.
What was 26-year-old Wayno doing?
What was I doing?
Yeah, what was he doing?
2009.
2009. Where were you here again?
Huh?
Where were you here?
I was in Philly.
You were in Philly?
Yeah, because I got my homegirl Lena. You see that tat across my collarbone? Mm-hmm. She did that. It says Cold World. And then she did a koi fish on my side.
Okay. I
got a koi fish on my side because my mom's a Pisces.
Nice.
Ooh, excuse me. My mom is a Pisces. Mm. And then I got the shit on my back. She did. I wanted to do my whole back like a fucking like a movie poster, like you know how a Pulp Fiction movie poster. Think about what a Pulp Fiction movie poster is gonna look like. I got a dollar in a dream. The reason why I got a dollar in a dream because J. Cole had that song A Dollar in a Dream at that time, and I just kept listening to it over and over. And I got $100 bill on my back, and I got horns on Ben Franklin's head, and it says the root of all evil.
Damn.
Yeah, on my back.
How depressed were you with these tattoos?
You said how depressed was I? I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't even think it was depression. I remember I told you I didn't even know what the word depression meant. Like till I was like 30 or something like that. Like depression is just a word for me when I was a kid, when I was younger. Like I think like I just got a crazy imagination. So I would just imagine all these different things and be like, I'm gonna just put it on me. Like, and I would come up with meanings for it. Like I would just come up with meanings for shit. But yeah, damn, yo. That video is crazy, bro. I was skinny as a mother. I probably weighed 140 pounds back then.
I don't know how I can. You know what was funny?
What?
So I was finishing up all the YouTube stuff and whatever for Hear Me Out, and then I had you got to put tags and stuff.
Yeah.
And then obviously I put Wayno.
Yeah.
That was literally one of the first videos that popped up.
Bro, it might have been the first video. I ain't a lot of old YouTube shit on. I had a YouTube. I used to put shit like on my block on there. Like I would, but I still got that YouTube. It's because it's related to my email. But I put me in the shooting range on there before. I put a video of me and my son. But like it ain't too much. I'm surprised you ain't find none of the old Rockefeller shit. The last days of the Rock. Oh, you found that?
Well, we'll have time for that.
All right, we'll do that another time.
I have them. I promise you, I have them sectioned out.
So yeah, all right. So we back, right?
Yes, we are.
We back.
Here we are.
After the launch. It's the first episode of us being back. Right. We got Weezy in the building. We got my man Alexx. Weezy is off camera. You know, she too cool for school today. So she off camera. We gonna have her on one day for one of our FNF episodes. But what I was gonna say. Yeah, yo, for everybody, man, could y'all please go rate and subscribe? I've been telling people on social media. People don't listen. That's the problem. You would tell people like, yo, could y'all please like, subscribe, share, all that other cool shit. I used to always wonder why people keep saying that, why they keep reiterating that.
It's annoying, but now we gotta pay.
But it's worth it. It's there's a reason. There's a cause.
This is a reason, but the reviews, we need the reviews. So make sure you go on Apple and leave a review. Make sure you go on any of the, wherever it's at, and leave a review. I need all that.
Here, this is one of the reviews that you gotten from Apple, particularly. Okay. It starts off with saying 5 stars just to off the work prior to my listing, I'm assuming, or listening. Okay, so being fair, I'm completely biased and I grew up in the same era as Wayno's and Karen's. I am from that timestamp, and the one thing they will never brag on this is the fact that they did it. While others, myself included, went along kicking and screaming, they etched their names with the titans of the time. So this moment should be heralded because with each new episode, a changing of the guard is being solidified.
So white people listen to this show. That's all I wanted to let everybody else know. Maybe y'all thought the demographic was what Wayno is, but no. Clearly, that review was a Caucasian, and we thank you, sir.
Yo,
a Caucasian male.
Funny. That was real poetic. That shit sounded like...
No, I don't think this is a Caucasian male.
You don't think it's a Caucasian? It's a lot of big... Nah, let me not even go there. But not like...
Real niggas been leaving shit like, my man, salute.
No, but you know what's so crazy about that? Like, it sounded like an excerpt from Game of Thrones or something like...
It did.
Know what I mean? But nah, salute to that. Whoever wrote that, man.
You have another
Thank
one.
you. I'm just... Like I said, when we started doing this shit, or when we had the idea, we was having all these Zoom meetings and shit.
Yeah.
It was just to like get it out. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm in love with the process and the growth. Like I'm not thinking about no end result or where I'm trying to get it, or if I'm trying to get a deal. That's not what I'm doing it for.
Yeah.
I'm doing it because I like to talk, and I feel like it's a lot of people that go through things and view things from a certain standpoint. And I want to connect with those people. I want to build a community. You know what I'm saying?
We even have people who like hit up the Instagram for Hear Me Out with Wayno, and they were like, yo, Wayno, you even got me started to make my own podcast. You're launching other people's podcasts just from doing this podcast.
Whether it's a podcast, whether it's a fucking whatever it is, like do what the fuck you feel like doing. Cause that's the reason why I want to do this shit, bro. Because like I just want people, like I was saying before, like I want people to feel like that they can do something. You know how powerful that is when you feel like you do. Yo, one time
you have an impact.
Yeah, have an impact. Yo, I remember one time, bro, I moved out the hood and all that shit. You know I always be telling these stories, but I came home one night and it was a good day. It was a really good day. I was having like dinner with all these fake important niggas and all that shit, right? But that wasn't it. Like I came home and I just started crying, bro, like a baby. And I was like I just felt like something. You know what I mean? Like, like you know what it is to not feel like you ain't shit, bro. I felt like I was cursed at one point in time in my life. Like for
really?
Real. Yeah, I felt like I was cursed. I felt like because of decisions I made as a adolescent. Yeah. That and I ain't gonna lie. Like some of my friends made way worse decisions than me, but I felt like the decisions I made as an adolescent and certain paths I had taken at one point in time, even though I had diverted those paths, that was what was holding me back. And my dad, he told me, he was like, yo, it's just not your time. He like, your time gonna come. Everybody get their time with whatever it is they want, as long as you keep going for it.
Right.
So it's like, I just want people to, like, if you listening to Hear Me Out, I just want you to feel like your time is coming. Like real shit. Like your time is coming. Like whether it might take 10 years, it might take 10 days, it might take 10 weeks, but it's gonna come if you keep going after that shit. Ooh. You know what I mean? And if you don't, then that's on you. Like if you feel like, yo, you know what, fuck it, I can't handle this, or the podcast taking too long to pop, or my shirts ain't selling, or people ain't liking my food. Well, if you selling food and people ain't liking your food, maybe you need to try some other shit. Exactly. You know what I mean? But you know, whatever it is that you're doing, yo, if you feel, I want you to feel empowered when you listening to Hear Me Out. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit ain't about me. I want you to feel empowered. I want you to know that if you're a listener, I'm sitting in the fucking same seat watching other people. I used to read mad articles in the Source, the XXL. You know how many Irv Gotti interviews I watched? Dame Dash, Kevin Lyles, fucking who else? Leo Cohen, Russell Simmons. You know what I mean? Not even mentioning my favorite artists. That's why I named my company Triangle Offense, because I learned that I liked Phil Jackson a little bit more than I liked Michael Jordan in different ways. You know what I'm saying? I felt more relatable to Phil Jackson when I started learning about him. You know what I mean? I mean, he's an old white man. You know what I mean? I can't relate to that. But at the same time, like, I related to the grind. Like, when he went to the Knicks, when he won that championship in 73, my dad used to tell me they used to call him the Beast because he played crazy defense. But he wasn't like the star player, none of that shit. Walt Frazier was. You know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't the man. So I never was the man. When I was growing up, bro, I wasn't the nigga in the class that all the girls like. I wasn't the funniest in the class. I wasn't I was always the one that, like, you know, when you a kid and you see some girls and they be like, they'd be like, yo, what's up with your friend? Like, they'll call one dude over. I was the nigga they called over to ask about all the other niggas. I was never I was never the one that everybody liked. So like, I never was the man, because I also never was trying to be the man. Yeah. You feel me? But I was an underdog, and I feel like I was underrated, but I'm not no more. I'm not underrated, because I feel like if you keep yourself in that mindset of being underrated or being in a certain space, then you will stay there. You feel me? Even
going back to ratings, one last one from Apple. The topic said, well, the subject is jewelry. I'll say just quality. 3 qualities. Appreciate the stories and insight. It resonates with so many on such a deeper level when you can sense it's derived from real life experiences. Side note, it said the truth will set you free, and from the looks, in parentheses, sounds of it, that's accurate. Seeing you here sharing your stories / views, which will in turn free up different congestions for so many. God dang.
Damn, I'm getting prolific shit. That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Feel me? All right, so look, so thank you again to whoever wrote that. And please, if you enjoy the podcast, all I ask is that you share it with somebody. Yes. Share it with somebody. It's various subjects that we're gonna talk about on here. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna talk about, but you know, I want to laugh. We're gonna cry. We're gonna heal. You feel me? Like all wounds heal at different times, even though we keep the scar. You feel me? Right. So that's what it's about. You know what I mean? I'm happy that it's people that's listening, that's even engaged. Cause I was saying I didn't know what I was gonna do once I got away. I'm like, right, how I'm gonna do a podcast? Like, people still asking me like, yo, I see you got the podcast going. What's next? I'm like, dog, I just put out 2 episodes. I don't fucking know. Like,
what's gonna happen, Wayno?
Yeah, like, I don't know, bro. Like, what we talking about this week though? What's going on in the world?
I'll start with a really simple question for you.
What?
All right. So is this the time for us to ban all white people until we we figure out what's going on?
Yeah, man. All people of any type of color should ban white people and have a congregation amongst ourselves before we discuss with them our interests.
Why? Wait.
Nah, I don't mean that literally.
I mean, yeah.
but honestly though, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I have read The Message to the Black Man, a book by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, right? And it just said in the book about, you know, it basically said about like the same way how white people kept us out their business to keep them out our business. Right. You know what I mean? And that's for every ethnic group. You know, like I always think that that's funny. Like that's always, it's just funny to me. I don't even know, somebody could have memed that. Like somebody could have actually like memed that and put it together. It might not even be real, but I think that that's funny. And if an Asian dude wrote that, like with everything that's going on with Asian people right now, I think that that's real.
It's true.
If you feel me, like I the thing about it is this, man. White people is the most inquisitive people on the fucking planet. They so inquisitive. I was watching a cartoon. Did I tell you about that? All right, Invincible.
Yes,
it's like
you
The
saw me
Boys.
Invincible, yeah.
But a cartoon, right? It's on Amazon. But I was watching this cartoon, and you know how like you watch a movie and some white person do, you be like, damn, man, y'all do the same shit. It was a cartoon, and the cartoon did some white people shit. Like he started going, like who the fuck goes in a store looking for a nigga? Like he sees a saw in the street, cracked open. Like if my daughter was missing. Like if I was outside right now, my daughter was missing, and I seen a saw cracked open, I would not think to go in the saw.
Yeah, go inside.
I'd be like, where the fuck did she go around the corner? I would not think like to open the saw and climb down there and see if she fucking went in the saw. Like, but this fucking cartoon character, he went in the saw. So white people is nosy, man. Everybody know that shit.
In case you guys were.
Niggas is nosy, but niggas is nosy with nigga shit. See, the thing about us, we not nosy in other people's shit. Black people we do.
Wait.
No, we nosy with everybody's shit.
I mean,
wait a second.
like,
Let me contextualize it real quick. Right? So, yes, black people in everybody's business. We hate when people in our business. Yes, we do. We in everybody's business. The thing what we do though is that we don't tell other people what they should do. That's what we don't do. We talk amongst ourselves on what they should do.
Okay.
But we don't go, like, could you imagine some shit popping off in a white neighborhood and the first nigga you see on the press conference is me? Talking about what these niggas should do? Like, could you imagine that? Like, all right, so look, right?
Yeah.
A shooting happens in Harlem or the Bronx or Queens or Chicago or Miami, Atlanta, wherever. And the first nigga you see is a person that ain't from that neighborhood telling niggas what they should do.
Right.
Okay, could you imagine, bro? Could you imagine? I'm talking about all right, you seen these shootings happening.
Yep.
You seen these shootings happening, right?
Week by week.
And the first, I'm being funny, but I'm being dead ass. Imagine if they pan a camera and the first nigga you see on camera is me talking about what's going on in the white community and how they need to fix their problems. These niggas is always trying to tell us what to do. Like, y'all already had us like locked down y'all locked us down physically, y'all locked us down mentally, and every time we do something, you want to add your fucking 2 cents. We don't do that.
If there was supposed to be a white correspondent, particularly for black people, who would you vote for?
Luka Doncic.
Luka Doncic?
Nah, I just love Luka Doncic. I would not vote for no white person to be a you said to be a correspondent.
White correspondent for black people.
For black people?
Yes.
I don't nominate no fucking white person to say nothing for black people. Are you crazy? Nigga, is you out of your mind? Hell no. I'm not nominating no white man to come speak on the behalf of black people. You want to know why? Because I don't give a fuck if you grew up in the hood. I don't give a fuck if every girl you ever dealt with was black. I don't care if everything you've ever dealt with was black in your life. You do not have the experience the same as me. I don't know, like, dude, that's the reason why I don't talk about y'all shit, because the white people shit, because I don't know what y'all experience is.
Right.
Now, I know that y'all have, that white people have a history of harming everybody. That's a fact. That's not even me being political or nothing. Like, that's a fact. They have a history of harming and going to war with everybody.
You mean white people causing destruction?
Yes.
White people causing destruction.
Would be a hell of a band name.
It would be a hell of a band. WPCG.
Would be a hell of a band name.
What's the first song? What's the hit?
The first song of white people.
I'm not
causing
racist.
destruction. I'm not racist.
I'm not racist.
Yes.
That would be the
Yes.
That would be the first. That would be the first name of the intro on the EP would be I'm not racist.
I'm not racist.
But all right. So look. All right, look, right. This the white kid that was working at FedEx.
Yeah.
He's 19 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Right. What he did? Can we pull it up?
Yeah, I got you.
Let's pull it up, bro. He
Yeah,
killed
shot
eight
people
people
in Indianapolis on Thursday.
Was
at a FedEx facility. So
did they specify the ethnicities of these people?
they said a lot of them were more so like South Asian.
Word?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so look.
So like for example, like there's 8 victims, and then these are their names respectfully: like Matthew Alexander, Samira Blackwell, Amir Jeet Johal, Jaswinder Kaur, Jaswinder Singh, Amir G. Like these are of the few that passed that day. So what happened?
Rest in peace to them people.
Yeah, RIP. Here, I'll even pull up a photo. I mean, it's not on the thing.
Yo, man, you know how hot I would be? Yo, I be thinking about shit like that. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I be thinking about, like, yo, if I had to die, like, right now, like, I'd be like, damn, I'm not gonna get to see how Falcon and the Winter Soldier ends.
Yeah.
I be thinking about silly shit like that. I ain't gonna, no, not for real. I think about silly shit.
Yeah.
Do you have a preferential way to die?
No, hell no. I don't
A preferential way to die?
So, I don't think of it that far, right? If I had any way to go out, I would go out with my family around me. Okay. I would want to go around with my family. Like for my you know, I told you about my grandmom, my dad, my aunt. Like they all went out with us around them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they went out with love. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know that my pops was scared, but I know that he felt love before he passed on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I would want to have love around me. I don't think that far into it. Right. That's why I just be going hard all the time. Yeah, like nah, I don't even think like, cause you know what? I can't, yo. Because your thoughts is things, yo. Your thoughts are things and they become things. And it might not be like direct, but all right, so look, this kid, right? So this is what I want to say, right? Like with this kid, 19 years old, he killed himself?
Yep, he did.
Come on, yo.
Yeah. He tried to do suicide by cop, but
he tried to do all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not, well, first off, bro, I mean, fuck him, straight up. I don't care what nobody got to say, bro. Like, like, people be too nice, oh, you know, he might have been going through something. Fuck what he was going through, man. Like, you don't got no right, like, you have no right to do some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And I'll say the same shit for everybody who partakes in that type of lifestyle. But, like, bro, he killed 8 people. He's 19 years old, got his life ahead of him, right? Did they start talking about how nice of a kid he was?
Of course.
What they said?
They'd probably figure what? Of course. I mean, I feel like most news outlets, what they'll do is that they'll try to find a way to make it seem like anything but of a vicious crime when the kid is white. When the kid is white.
Yeah, but you know, and that's, you know what's so fucked up about that? Because I always think about this shit. Akai Gurley, right? It's this young brother named Akai Gurley. I think that was his, if I remember his name correctly. It was in Brooklyn. This was years ago. He was in the projects. It was him and his daughter. No, him and his girlfriend, right? And they was leaving. The elevator was taking too long because it was broke in the projects. Of course, the elevator's always broke. And he went to walk downstairs. And when he went to walk downstairs, he opened up the door and his cop shot him in his chest. Now, when the cop shot him, ironically, it was an Asian cop. When the cop shot him, he didn't call for 911. He called his supervisor. Right? He called the supervisor, and the supervisor said, why aren't you calling 911? Right? It was a mistake, this, that, and the third. The first thing they said about Akai Gurley in the news was that this kid had sold weed a couple years ago. Right? They said something about him selling weed. And I'm just like, the crazy thing about all of this that we talking about is, my problem with white people is that they act like that shit is not real. Like, they be like, no, like, that doesn't happen. Or so why is we not digging up what this kid did wrong in his life, right? Because he had to have done, I don't give a fuck. You don't just get up at 19 years old and just go kill 8 people.
8 people.
Like 8 people. Like, you don't just do that. Like, it had to be shit that you was doing. You might have did some bullshit when you was a kid. You know what I mean? But overall, it's just a horrible situation.
Yeah, the gunman was identified as, I don't even want to say his name, who was last employed at the facility in 2020, according to Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department. So he used to work there.
But he targeted Asian people?
I don't think he specifically targeted Asian people, but in that facility there were a lot.
But if he did though, I ain't gonna lie, man, Trump responsible for a lot of that shit. All that kung flu, all that energy he was putting out. Whatever, man.
He was placed in an immediate detention mental hold by the police department for a while. And then he had a shotgun that was seized at his house. So this dude was ready. He was ready for this.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he was ready for this. And then there was other.
Guess what? I don't want the bullshit that he do to affect my gun.
Right.
Don't fuck up my guns. Don't fuck up me having a gun because of this fucking idiot.
Right.
Because that's what happens when we start having all these gun conversations. The thing about what I learned, about being a gun owner is responsibility.
Of course.
Right? Responsibility. Letting everybody in the house know that there's a firearm in the house. Teaching firearm safety in your house if there's going to be one. letting everybody know that this shit is not a toy, because the dudes that taught me how to shoot guns at the range, they was all like former FBI and cops and shit. And they was like, yo, these shits make nightmares. Ain't nothing good come out of these, right? Now, don't tell me that you're going to change the laws in my city or state based on this fucking idiot or the other idiots that do the shit that they do, right? Because, and this is the difference between black and white, right? Because I'm not going to act like black people ain't shot a bunch of people before, right? But I ain't gonna lie, man. When it comes to gun shit, there's no way to spin it, black or white. I'm gonna keep it 100. There's no way to spin it, cause when with the shit that happened last year with the little baby in Brooklyn that got shot at the cookout, 1 year old, I feel like that the black kid who did that is just as bad as this motherfucker.
Yeah,
responsibility. Yeah, man, but not even responsibility. It's like you did it for, like, it's not for nothing. First of all, like I said, guns are tools. Any tool used incorrectly will hurt you. A hammer will hurt you if you don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to firearms and shit, it's like the kid who possibly did that shooting, it makes me, it's all too common, because let's not forget the 1 year old that passed. But I remember when my son was like 4 years old, right around the corner in the projects that where my dad lived at, a 5-year-old got shot and killed. And my son was 5 at the time. And all I could think of is, if somebody would have told me to go to that basketball tournament, I would have been there. The kid that shot him was 17 years old, trying to shoot at somebody. But what's the root of the problem is my thing. There's not enough conversation with people, not just kids, but adults. Because it's not, these things is not particular to one type of person. Like, stupidity doesn't discriminate. Motherfuckers doing dumb shit all over the planet. So it's like, I don't know what the prevention is, but don't fuck up what I got going on in my life because of these idiots.
What's interesting is that apparently right before that happened, and when it happened, there was no like argument, nothing. It just went straight.
He just walked in there and started shooting.
Just walked in and just started shooting. But before that, a relative of his did warn authorities, like, yo, this guy might turn violent.
But that's the
my thing. That I don't understand.
The problem,
that.
though, because listen, when it comes to somebody saying something to law enforcement, all right, look at this, bro. Fit in the description. I fit the description mad times. I used to ask, I done been stopped by the police so many times. I got to the point where I started telling me, show me the picture. I'd be like, show me the picture of the nigga that y'all looking for so I can see what he look like.
Right.
And I'd be like, I don't look nothing like this nigga. Like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, bro, like, young white men with book bags make me nervous. I'm keeping it all the way up.
Young white men with book bags.
Young white men with book bags make me nervous, absolutely, because they fit the description. The same way how I done been in the elevator. Yo, you know how many times, bro, I still get on the elevator sometimes, and an old white lady
clutch their bag.
Yeah, you never seen a tweet I said, when white people clutch their bag, I clutch my freedom.
I think I did.
I said that one time. Yeah, I clutch my freedom. No, that's real shit. Cause honestly, yo, bro, like honestly, like I just look at it like this. What are you scared of? You scared, like, do I look intimidating? I can understand if I look intimidating, but
do you think
everybody's intimidating? Huh?
Do you think you look intimidating?
To certain people, absolutely. And not to everybody, like not on the surface, not really, but like it's people who, bro, like I told you, one of my mentors, he put me in a meeting one time with, like, and he's white, and he put me in this meeting one time, and I was asking him after the meeting, I asked him, I said, yo, why you put me in that meeting? Like, I didn't even really talk like that. He said, cause you the evolution of business. He said, them same people that when you walked in that room, them same people that might look at your tattoo on your hand and look at the tattoos on, cause I've had these tats for a long time. Yeah. Them tats on your neck, they might fear them. They gonna have to take orders from a person like you in years to come. And I want to show them. And I was like, I used to be weirded out by my mentor, because I used to be like, why the fuck is he telling me all this shit? Like, you know, when you from the hood, bro, anybody that's showing you kind intentions, you think that they trying to line you up. You know what I mean? Or they trying to do you dirty.
I think it's very much breaking, like, I would say the status quo.
Yeah, but
whatever the status, which is probably a white man in a business suit.
Listen, all white people is intimidating to me. Let's just go on record and say that. And there's a lot of them I love, and there's a lot of y'all I don't know. But I will say that, man, because you never know with them. Mm-hmm. See with us, right? If you see me with a red bandana on, that tells you what tribe I'm repping. That tells you that what you know based on what you see me wearing gives you some sort of factor or something in your mind that makes you feel a way about how I'm presenting myself, right? Bro, you know how many little, like just going shopping on Fifth Ave or going shopping in Soho or in the mall, you know how many little white boys I see looking like that? You know what I mean? You never, I say honestly, I've definitely walked in a establishment and seen somebody that looked like that and wondered.
Yeah.
You feel me? Cause it's only fair. If you gonna wonder about me, I'm gonna wonder about you. And with shit like that, it's like, how do you? There's no stopping first for that. I've been stopped in first so many times in my fucking life, bro. I thought that's just what, like when I got old, when they started saying that they not supposed to do that, I didn't know that they weren't supposed to do that.
Yeah.
That's how many times I've been stopped.
That's
in first.
crazy.
Police done violated me, bro. I'm talking about slam me, grab me like this, all types of shit in my life, bro. I never knew that they wasn't supposed. I thought that's just what they do. That's what they do on TV.
It starts with the clothes, you'd say then.
No, I don't say it starts with clothes. It starts with your fucking ignorance.
If all white people put you on edge,
I don't fuck with them.
can we pick one white person in this world that is the most
that I love unconditionally?
No.
I got one.
Okay.
Luka Doncic.
Nah, not Luka Doncic. I call him Luka the Don now. That's his new nickname. Nah, it's my mentor.
No.
My mentor, John Ziegler. He's the only white person that I don't feel like, I wouldn't say intimidated, but I love unconditionally.
Is he a spicy white? Like, is he a Middle Eastern white?
No. He's, what's crazy about that is he grew up in, where the fuck he grew up in? He grew up in I think, Alabama. And he grew up around all black people.
He white.
Yeah, he white. But I tell you, like, that man, he's second to my pops. I swear, as far as men in my life, because he instilled confidence in me that I didn't have. Like I said, like, this nigga used to be telling me shit, and I used to be like, fuck is you calling me smart for? Like, but that's the mentality. Remember I told you, bro, I'm from the hood. I'm from a certain type of mentality, bro, with niggas calling you smart and niggas calling you cool. It's no different than, all right, Weezy, you being a woman. If a nigga just keep, what Chris Rock said, every man you met since you was 12 been trying to fuck you, right? Mm-hmm. So when a nigga's being nice and all of that, you can't even see through if a nigga's being genuine or not. That's how it is coming from the hood. That's how my mindset is. Like, you know how many times, bro, I done seen a person be cool with a person and laughing and then them get their fucking face open from here to here? You know what I'm saying? Or them get some crazy shit happen from the same person. I done seen niggas go to jail for killing a nigga that was their best friend. So a white dude that's telling this young, I'm just saying on the surface what people perceive me as, not what I actually am. I'm uneducated when it comes to academics. I dropped out of high school in the 9th grade. So like, yeah, I think that people try to get over on me. From New York, niggas be telling you, if a person, the nicest person that's telling you good morning, sticking their hand in your pocket, at the same time they telling you good morning. Right. So as he's instilling confidence in me, not that I'm not taking it serious, but I'm like, why the fuck what make me special? Like, you know what I mean? Like, why you telling me this shit? It didn't really click until like 5 years later, me knowing this nigga, that he really believed in me. That's the only white person I love unconditionally, though.
If we had to
I love Larry Bird.
I was gonna say, we had to pick a celebrity white person that may not do no wrong.
Come on.
A celebrity white person that will never do wrong?
All right, so nigga, I'm only 4 years older than you. When we was growing up, bro, when you came outside and you was playing basketball, your friends be like, I'm Michael Jordan, I'm Magic Johnson, somebody gotta be Larry Bird.
Okay, yeah.
Huh? No, they wasn't white, but that's what I'm saying. Like, with kids growing up, when you playing ball, and everybody, it's like the Power Rangers. I'm the Blue Ranger, I'm the Red Ranger. You get what I'm saying? Somebody got to pick who they want to be. I'm Isaiah Thomas. So Larry Bird was busting Mike ass when I was a kid. So it's like, that's when I ain't grow up in a neighborhood with white people.
Right.
Only white people I seen until I was in the 7th grade when I moved out the hood, I moved to Maryland, was police and firemen and teachers. That's it. It was always that one little dirty white kid in your class, though. You always get that one dirty white kid in the hood. It's always one white kid in the hood. Yo, it's always that one. It's always one that be in your class. I remember this white kid in my class named Russman. Nigga name was Russman.
Shout out to Russman.
Yeah, wherever he's at.
Did y'all bully him? Be real.
Hell yeah, we bully Russman. Fucking right. You crazy, nigga? He ain't gonna be able to tell nobody what to do, nigga. You crazy? You fucking
Poor
right.
Russman.
Bully Russman there.
That was just part of childhood, though. You either
Kids
bullied
is the
or
worst
get
people
bullied.
on the planet, nigga.
Oh yeah, it's
Kids
worse
are-
now though.
I don't know, cause I ain't gonna lie. I wish I was a kid right now, cause my jokes would be crazy.
What's the meanest thing when like a kid has said to you? One of your kids or just a kid on the street?
My kids don't play with me like that. So
No,
they don't
like
say
another
nothing
kid
to
has
me.
said to you as a kid.
Another kid has said to me,
Yeah.
"Oh, I tell you."
Oh, he don't forget. He didn't forget.
All right, y'all know what Skelsies is? You know what Skelsies is? Nigga, you ain't play Skelsies? Oh my God, you
I
from
don't know
Far Rock?
Skelsies.
Oh, we gonna take this nigga card by the end of the day. But no, Skelsies is a game.
Damn.
Nigga, I'm only 4 years older than you, bro. We went to the same high school.
Whole high school situation.
You right. You
That
got
is a
point.
whole high school
You
situation.
got a point, but you still would we still would be like, if we was cousins, you still would have did the same shit I did.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Scalesy.
so it's this game called Skelsies, right? It's a board that you draw with chalk or spray paint on a curve on a concrete. And it got all these boxes. I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but it's like you play the game with tops, right? Tops
wait.
from you take a top from a milk carton or juice. You know what I'm talking about, nigga.
okay.
Exactly, nigga. This nigga.
I probably
you know
know.
what I'm talking about.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah.
So
okay.
so
yeah.
I was playing Skelsies one time, and this around the time when your mother jokes is the, you know, when your
Was the
mother,
prime.
nigga, you from that era
So
when your
early
mother jokes meant
2000 type
everything.
shit. Yeah.
And you know your mother give you that speech, oh, they don't know me, so don't listen to nothing about what nobody say. Da. So I'm playing Skelsies. So a nigga said something about my mother.
Oof.
And I was like, man, you don't know my mother. That nigga said, I know your mother from the top of her head.
Damn.
So what happened was, after that, I threw a bottle at this nigga. It broke by his face, but it cut him a little bit. But he choked me, right? So he choked me. I went around the corner, got my dad. This nigga was bigger than me though. He was like 13. I was like 10. And he was like 13. He choked me. I went and got my dad. My dad choked this nigga in front of his father. Choked him in front of his father. And my father was like, hit this nigga, Wayne. Hit this nigga. I was like, no, daddy, I'm scared. I was like, I'm scared. And then when we got in the store, he's like, if I ever tell you to do something to a nigga, you better do it. I was like, all right. I was scared this time. Like, but yeah, that's the meanest shit a nigga ever said to me. It was like, it was definitely right.
Just to recap.
Yeah, that's the
real
meanest shit a
quick.
nigga ever said to me. He told me he knew my mom's from the top of her head. I was hot.
Damn.
But kids is fucked up, man. I don't even remember what we was talking about, but kids is fucked up. Yo, even George Carlin, he said kids is like any group of people. A few winners, a whole lot of losers.
Oof.
For real. I mean, you ever looked at a kid and be like, yeah, that nigga ain't gonna make it. you never did that? It's a couple kids that I used to know that some of them, they switched it around, but it's like, it's certain kids that like, it's certain kids that didn't amount to shit.
Right.
It's mad kids that I knew growing up that ain't amount to shit.
Did you ever judge a kid by what he was wearing when you were a kid?
No, nigga, because I grew up around kids. I don't like, well, no. Yes and no.
You had to think about it, right?
Yes and no.
You're like, damn, hold on.
Cause bro, I grew up in an age of like, having it versus not having it.
Mhm.
So like, I used to lie. I remember I would lie about having Jordans and shit just to say, cause it'd be like, I asked my mom like, Ma, you gonna get, like, I'm gonna get them next week? She like, you get them next week? I'd be like, I got them, but my mom won't let me wear them.
Right.
It's like, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, man, like it was rough. Oh man, bro, and this is why I just be telling my experiences on this shit. Yo, my mom bought me these boots one time. Nigga, I'm about to cry thinking about this, nigga. My mom bought me a pair of boots, bro. This is when Tim's was like a first thing. I was in the 6th grade. And in the 6th grade, everything is about what you coming to school in, bro.
Right.
You ever seen when Mike Ep said this shit about like, nigga, you lay your whole outfit from the bed to the sneakers. You be like, oh, I'm gonna kill him in the morning. Like, that's how you used to be. Like, you had to fucking, I ain't ride the bus, but he's like, you at the bus stop 6 o'clock in the morning, the bus don't come till 8. You just sitting there waiting.
All the drip.
We
Bro.
feel like you come to the pod like that.
Yo, nah, I definitely think about what
In
I'm
case
wearing,
anyone's
because
wondering.
everything about me is about presentation.
Right.
You get everything you want. You get anything you want in life based on how you present yourself. It's presentation. But anyway, right? My mom bought me these fucking Timbs, bro. And they was like these, they was in Timbs. They was some trucker type boots, but they look like Timbs. So remember I told you I used to draw and shit. Yo, I drew a little Timberland sign on these shits, bro. I drew a fucking Timberland sound on these shits. And I remember it was this girl that I liked, right? This Jamaican girl. I can't remember her name. Her name was like some super Jamaican shit, like Sherry Ann or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Bro, we in gym. So you know you gotta take your boots off and shit. Play gym. Somebody took and picked up my boots. It was like, yo, this nigga Tim's is fake. Like, yo, I was so hot. Oh my God. Nigga, that was like the worst day of my life.
Oh, damn.
Oh my God, that was the worst day of my life. Like, niggas was like, yo, this nigga ain't got on no Tims. They like, this nigga drew a Tim sign on the side of his shit. Yo, bro, they was killing me.
Kids are ruthless, yo.
Nigga, what? Yo, kid, they was killing me. I'm gonna tell this the last, all right, because we gotta move on to some shit, but this the last shit I'm gonna say about some kids doing some fucked up shit, bro. I lived in Maryland, and this is when bubble jackets came out. It was in the 7th grade. I didn't know which bubble jacket. I'm out of New York, so I'm living in Maryland. I don't know which is the fly shit
cool
to have on, because I'm out the loop. I'm around these Maryland niggas. They calling me country because I say sneakers, and they say tennis shoes. I'm like, who the fuck says tennis shoes, right? Whatever. But I came back to New York. My pops bought me this bubble jacket, bro. And that shit, remember first down? It was first downs. If you didn't have a first down, oh my God, bro. So I used to have to ride the bus to school. So niggas, they pulled up on me. They was like, oh, we ain't got the first down. They looked, they was like, this shit a 2nd and 10.
Damn.
It was like, yo, this shit a 3rd and goal. Yo, they was frying me. They was wilding me up the whole bus ride to school. And the whole, bro, I stopped. It was winter time, bro. Do you know that, like, Maryland got the same weather as New York? It's like, it snows. It's the same shit. Bro, I stopped. I was wearing, like, I would take because my mom wouldn't let me leave out the house without a coat. I would leave out without like I would leave out with the whatever the 3rd and down, 3rd and 4th, the 3rd and goal on.
Y'all terrible for laughing at him right now.
I would change my shit into some other to like one of my cool jackets, and I was just cold. I would rather be cold. I used to stuff that shit into my book bag. I swear to God, man, I was hot. So yeah. When you ask me, did I judge niggas? You fucking
did.
Right.
You better. Redemption.
Niggas was judging me.
Redemption.
And hurt people hurt people. So you damn right I was passing that hurt. Soon as I started getting up, bro.
Soon as you saw Russman.
Russman was way after. I mean, this way before Russman. But I tell you one thing though, on some G shit, this is real shit.
Yeah.
Cause once I started getting bread, like when I was 14 and I started like getting money, like I learned how to make money in the street when I was like 14. I started buying my own sneakers and shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you damn right I was passing judgment on niggas who ain't have it. Mm-hmm. Now I had it. And hurt people. That's a fact. Well, I don't do that no more. But yeah, niggas hurt my feelings, man.
Niggas
hurt my feelings. Because, yo, everybody act like the only people allowed to have feelings on this planet is women and kids, man.
Right.
Niggas got feelings, man. My feelings was hurt.
Truth.
Nigga, do you know what that is for a whole 7th grade for niggas to just joke on you every day? Like
a whole bus ride, going and coming back.
I had one friend in the 7th grade. I don't even know where this nigga's at right now. I had one friend in the whole 7th grade, bro. One friend, bro.
All that, I'm not gonna lie to you.
One friend, my nigga.
All that was just like, we'll segue properly.
For someone that goes on tangents, Wayno does a great wrapped up.
Oh, of course.
So, yeah.
So how about the fucking Knicks? No, because you know what it is? I get triggered by shit. Like anytime you say, this is why I could start talking. Like if you say something, bro, this shit trigger something in my mind. I don't even know. One thing you said about being a kid, and I learned this by having kids. This is why I'm very particular on how I treat children. Mm. Even though I don't discriminate. I feel like everybody who disrespects warrants disrespect. So if you're a kid and you disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect you. Go get your pops, go get your moms, whatever. We handle that later. But I treat kids nice because the only thing, when you're an adult, the only thing you remember is how people treated you as a kid. It's the only thing you remember. You remember how they treated you good, how they treated you bad. All in between shit, you need pictures for. Mm. But the only thing you remember as a kid is if people treated you nice or if people treated you bad. And I was a vendetta nigga. Oh Lord. I was a vendetta nigga, like, watch. Watch one day. Like, watch. Like,
I'll get you.
oh yeah, nigga. All of this shit should have turned me into a fucking a villain on Scooby-Doo or some shit. I should really be a Scooby-Doo villain right now, fucking with people for absolutely no reason.
The drip.
Yeah,
that's right. All that was just talk about kids, dressing. Yeah. Kid Cudi wore a dress.
Kid Cudi wore a dress.
I know you guys wanted those prime segues. Here you go. Kid Cudi wore a fucking dress and people went crazy. What do you think about it?
I don't think nothing about it.
It was the same brand as your shoes.
Yeah, I don't.
It is the same brand of your shoes.
Yeah, but
and socks.
Guess what? I'm not going to stop wearing what I'm wearing because that nigga want to wear the dress, right? Listen, Kid Cudi is not a nigga. Like, I'm not taking nothing from Kid Cudi because he's done things on this planet that means something to people. Right. He has a classic album. His first album is me. To me, all his other music is funny in the light. I'm just keeping it a band. All his other music to me is funny in the light. His first album is undeniable. That was in 2009, right? Bro, for the niggas that I deal with on this planet, the people I deal with, they don't give a fuck about what this nigga do.
Right.
He not doing nothing for niggas like me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not invested. It was a point in time when I used to be invested with niggas wore. If I seen a nigga in a dress, I'd be like, looking, why he got a dress on? Like, what's wrong with him? He gay? Like I would say all types of negative, disrespectful shit. I don't give a fuck about what that nigga do.
Yeah.
Straight up.
You grew from it.
It ain't even that I grew from it, bro. I don't care. Like it was a point in time where I really would invest my time. And it's right now, it's people who invest their time, like really trying to get to the nitty and gritty of it. Honestly, if I was Kid Cudi and I love Kurt Cobain the way he does, I probably would have wore a sweater that same floral print. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I would have wore a sweater that same floral print, or I would have wore some sweats in that same floral print, and I'd been like, that print is the dress that nigga wore. That's because I don't wear dresses, and I'm not ever interested in wearing one.
Yeah,
you feel me?
He did too.
Just to give some context to anybody who's listening, the dress was not just out of nowhere.
It wasn't.
It marked the anniversary of Kurt Cobain's death, and it was a tribute to the Nirvana frontman who wore a similar dress on the cover of a magazine.
Right.
So, I agree with you.
Yeah, but see, this is why shit get misconstrued, because like, all right, y'all know who Doughboy is from Cleveland?
Doughboy from Cleveland.
He's a rapper. Well, he a dope rapper. He signed a Future, right? But he has said that he started this gangster shit. And everybody's like, you ain't start gangster rapping? Like NWA, and they start what he was trying to say, he from Cleveland. I'm not from Cleveland. I know niggas in Cleveland, but it was a weird time with Cleveland when Kid Cudi was the head representative of Cleveland. And everybody looked at him as like, he's the only, like, he was the representative for Cleveland. So people that's not from Cleveland looking at him as Cleveland. Where he's from the street, it's different sides to everything. So I'm not going to say that Kid Cudi not a representative for Cleveland, but he represent whatever like them type of kids but he been saying shit like that. Remember the famous viral clip? Man, your bitches ain't cool, your cars ain't cool. I'm here to eliminate all of that. Remember all that shit he was saying? Bro, he been on some other shit. Why niggas is acting like he just started doing that? For me, I don't care. I don't wear dresses. My niggas don't wear dresses. And I ain't gonna front. If one of my niggas did decide to wear a dress, let me tell you something. Niggas do wear dresses though.
Yeah.
Niggas wear dresses. No, it's gonna get dark for a second.
Oh.
You know what niggas wear dresses for? You know when I first started learning that niggas wear dresses, you know what niggas wear dresses for, what they wear dresses for? What? To go commit a murder. It's niggas that used to dress up in dresses, wigs, and all that shit before police was up on that type of time. Now it ain't the same. But it was a point in time where dudes used to do that. Who said that shit? Dress up as ladies and burn them with dirty 380s. Did Biggie say that? I think Biggie might have said that.
I got you.
For real, bro. Niggas did shit like that. And I'm not saying it's cool. Like, that don't make it cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's like, I don't have me.
Yep.
Do I think that like it was a cool thing that he did? I don't care, bro. That man honoring, it's only one, what's the Nirvana song? Teen Spirit?
Oh yeah.
That's the only song I know. I do not know none of them niggas catalog. I know more songs like in that realm of when I hear it than when I could call out, because I never really got into their music. Like the rock music I used to fuck with is Black Sabbath.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like Ozzy Osbourne and them, they was talking crazy shit.
Yeah.
You ever listen to War Pigs?
Yes.
Them lyrics.
This is the only way I only know about this stuff is because I used to play Rock Band and shit like that.
Oh, for real? You used to play in Rock Band?
I used to love Rock Band.
Bro, War Pigs is crazy.
Yeah.
Not real shit. But
Black Sabbath, I think, also did. Didn't they do Iron
Then
Man?
Ozzy Osbourne, he bit a head off a fucking bat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now Ozzy Osbourne,
Coronavirus.
that nigga had heat. Nah, he had heat though. Ozzy Osbourne had heat, but at the same time, like I don't care what Kid Cudi do, bro. That nigga has no outcome on my day.
Yeah.
Like I never looked at nothing Kid Cudi ever did and was like, damn, he fucking up the ozone layer. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, I never looked at nothing and was like, cause niggas been doing that shit. When Young Thug did it, ain't nobody had nothing to say cause niggas know not to play with him.
Mm.
Same people that talked all that shit about Cudi won't say nothing to Thug about it cause they know Thug how Thug give it up in the street.
Right.
So
I'm sorry to speak on my
niggas speaking whatever, man.
Yeah.
but I wouldn't care about that situation until the following day he says I'm coming out with a off-white line and a dress is gonna be part of it. So
Oh.
Because it was promo.
Oh, he baited niggas.
sell clothes. It really
Oh. I don't know nobody that want to dress like Kid Cudi though. I'm keeping it a band, and I was saying this, right? Like, who's the CEO of niggas, right? Like, if niggas had a CEO, who would it be?
Future?
Jay.
I'm talking about niggas. I'm talking about like nigga shit. It would be Boosie. Like Boosie would be the CEO of niggas. I'm talking about for people who be like real nigga shit and all that, like right now on social media.
Right.
But like I was saying, like, bro, what I've been learning about like fashion and all that shit, because we never looked at it as fashion growing up in Harlem. It's just getting fly. We still call it getting fly.
Right.
Like for me, I like to buy shit that everybody else ain't up on or what they into or whatever. I would never wear a dress. Some people that come from different walks of life from us, they express themselves in different ways. Now everybody not receptive to that. Everybody can't understand that concept. Like, so you think it's not about if I think it's cool or not. I just know that him making like when he makes the off-white line and it has the dress, when I go to Off-White next week to go buy a fucking $400 hoodie, I'm not gonna be like, man, you know what? This Off-White don't hit the way it used to. You know what I mean? This nigga making dresses now, so.
Let me ask you a question. You wouldn't wear a dress, but rappers throughout history, you've got what? Kanye, Snoop Dogg, Diddy have worn kilts. Would you wear a kilt?
No, because I ain't Irish. Fuck am I doing some shit that Irish niggas is doing?
You wear Japanese shit.
But I don't wear no kilts. Japanese niggas make kilts?
I'm just saying.
If they do, I wouldn't wear. All right, so look.
When you say Japanese shit, you mean things with Japanese lettering?
No, she talking about, remember the shirt I had on?
Yes.
Because the neck was open a little bit, right? Now, I feel like this. That same shirt I had on, pause, but if the neck was a little tighter, right?
That was the pause?
Yeah. If the neck was a little tighter, niggas wouldn't have been saying what they were saying.
Nah.
End of the day, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. And I feel like for me feeling like that, them niggas is on some other shit with it. You know what I'm saying? I was comfortable with wearing what I'm wearing.
I guess dudes are afraid of showing more skin? Is that what?
Yeah, absolutely.
In an outfit?
Absolutely. I wouldn't say afraid. Niggas is, listen, man, men are afraid of what other men think.
Yeah.
They are. Men, it's not even the women. That's why you get niggas like Prince, bro. You think Prince gave a fuck about what niggas was? This nigga was wearing leggings, see-through bell bottoms. You can see everything. Like, he had on all types of shit, sheer shirts. It ain't never been a nigga that said they used to mess with Prince, though. Not one.
And Prince got all the pussy.
All right, then. So, see, Prince was fully invested in what women thought. He was not invested in what men thought, right? For me, I'm not chasing pussy, so I'm not getting fly. Like, I'm not buying clothes in hopes to gain another woman.
Right.
I buy clothes that I like wearing. Like, bro, I didn't get most likely to succeed when I graduated from the 8th grade. I got best dressed. You know what I'm saying? So I like clothes. Like, I like clothes, nigga.
Now, you took those Carmen's hard.
Huh?
You got best dressed 8th grade?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I was going crazy in 8th grade.
You gotta make sure.
Nigga, you think I was going crazy in 8th grade. But I cared about my sneakers. I cared about my hats. I cared about getting, like, that was my thing. But what I'm learning about, like, that's just art. That's expression. Right. That's how I expressed myself, because I wasn't the most vocal when I was in the 8th grade. Some people express themselves by wearing dresses. And then the next one, what if your son wear a dress? I'm gonna tell that nigga he's wilding the fuck out. I'm gonna keep it a band. He's my son. Like, the fuck? Like, I can say that. He's my son. I made him. Like, none of y'all niggas made him. I can say that. If he wears that, I'm gonna be like, nah, my nigga, what's going on? Like, you right? Like, but I'm just keeping it a band. Yeah. But some people come from different walks of life, and that's how they express themselves.
He's expressing himself.
I'm wilding him up every day. Like, bro, I'm joking on him. I live in a house all jokes, my nigga. Like, it's all jokes in my crib. I'm frying him every day. Like, my kids, like, they walk on eggshells. They really walk on eggshells about what they wear because they'll still wear it. But they don't. Like, one time I had like a sweatsuit, and it was like when Rockaway was doing Rockaway Black, right? And they had like, and it was all plaid. It was black and red plaid. And then my oldest daughter, she was like, if you was into the picnic table thing, you should just say that. Like, bro, we throw shots all day. So it's not like I'm from Harlem, my nigga. We joke all day. Like, of course. That's not nothing. So if my son, if he decide tomorrow he want to start wearing dresses, he just better be have his skin tough enough to know that I'm gonna joke on him all day. I'm not gonna beat him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna beat him up, but his niggas will beat their kids up for
That's
shit
crazy.
like that, bro. Like, I'm not gonna beat him up, but definitely gonna joke on him every day.
Did you see Falcon the Winter Soldier?
Yes, I did. You been watching that? Yeah. Falcon the Winter Soldier is like,
there's one last episode left after this week. Yeah,
it's only 6 episodes, man. But the great thing that they did with Falcon and the Winter Soldier is like every episode has been like an hour. So it's like, with WandaVision, it was 30 minutes, 38, 45, 50. Like, you know what I mean? They worked it up, but I'm happy, but I'm kind of upset that some of the theories that I thought ain't been coming true.
Like what?
Omega Red.
Oh yeah, that was the first thing we talked about when you walked in here.
I want to see Omega Red. It's no way possible you throw something like that in the last episode.
No, yeah.
And I told you I asked the nigga in 7-Eleven, the white nigga.
Yeah.
I asked him about the. Can I say that? We gonna get banned for some shit like that?
No.
Oh no. I call everybody nigga. Like, it'd be the Chinese nigga, the white nigga. Like,
they love it. That's why they're leaving reviews.
But that's why we talk. Like, that's how we talk. Just know that all y'all can't say that. Like, I can't. Don't come up to me and be like, Wayno, I'm the white nigga that left it. I'm the one that left the review. Like, don't do that. We definitely gonna have a problem if you do that. But I seen this white nigga in 7-Eleven when I was in LA. And he on the Falcon the Winter Soldier jacket. And I was like, yo, you work on that? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, Omega Red gonna be in there? He was like, I can't tell you that. And I was like, he's like, but if you're a Marvel fan, you're gonna love it.
You're gonna like it.
Yeah. Like, all right, cool.
Why is that the traditional white dude voice?
Because that's how they talk.
Well, you know.
You ever notice something about white people? You have white, right?
You know what?
No, but I'm asking because this is something that I really want to know. You ever notice that white people?
I'm a white nigga?
I mean,
you was that a dream inside a dream? That's like fucking deception.
No, my father's from Israel. I'm a chosen one.
Don't start that.
Yeah.
So damn, what the fuck was I talking about?
White dudes.
Oh no, you ever notice white people, bro? Whenever they in a close, what you call that? Close capacity of you, and they make eye contact with you, they do this.
Yes. Oh my God.
They be like, you never, yo, bro. I swear,
it's the visual of
bro. I worked at Ep.3.
For our audio listeners, I want you to do that again so I can describe it.
I can't just do it if you say it.
It's an eyebrow raise.
Just let me talk real quick. I'm gonna tell you how it goes. So I worked at Ep.3 for mad years, right? And me and maybe like 4 or 5 other people was the only black people on the floor. In the newsroom, it was less than that. So I came across like almost every white person in corporate you could come across. And like, you come across the white people that like think like, all right, you know how a person sees a Spanish person and they like, oh, I know Spanish, let me talk to them in Spanish.
Hola.
So you come across the white person who's like, I watch Boys in the Hood. I could talk to a nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's up, homeboy? Like, a nigga called me Chief Rocker before. I was hot. I swear to God, bro. White nigga called me Chief Rocker before. I was so hot about that because I wanted to flip, but I knew if I flipped that like they gonna blow it out of proportion. Like, they gonna make it into some shit that it wasn't. Like, you know what I mean? But look, you see the face? That's how they be. Yeah, Weezy not even on camera, but look, yo, bro. I'd have been on the elevator with so many white people, bro. When they come into contact with you, them niggas look at you like they'll be walking into the elevator and their eyes like rise up and you be looking dead at them and they be like, they make eye contact with them, they be like, like you wasn't supposed to be in the elevator or some shit. I swear to God, bro. That shit is crazy. Now, because you know, I feel like white people gonna feel like I'm bashing them on this episode.
No,
that's not the case. I love a lot of y'all.
Yeah,
not more than John. but I'm telling you, bro. Next time it's gonna bug you out. Next time you go in the Rite Aid or some shit, and you in the toothpaste section, and you see a white dude just look at him, he gonna go like this. You will be looking at that toothpaste. He gonna turn and he gonna make eye contact with you. He gonna go back. Like what the fuck is that?
Because
like,
they second guess the other. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that right now.
No, I don't know, bro. Like, nah, they is. I ain't gonna hold you. They really is.
White people are predictable.
Oh my god. We should do a test.
I don't know.
But it's the same with black people.
Yeah.
Black people give you the black person head nod.
Yeah. I was in Japan to see, bro, I was in Japan. Every time I seen a nigga, they was like, yeah. Like, every time, we knew exactly what it meant. Every time I seen a black person when I was in Japan, bro, they looked at me like, yeah, nigga, we out here, nigga, yeah, nigga. Like they just gave me a look. Cause we 85% of communication is nonverbal.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, bro, it's like, but I don't know what white people nonverbal communication mean. For real, bro. That's why I said I'd be scared, because you got the little white nigga like the one in the FedEx shit.
Yeah.
What was his communication? You think he probably wasn't walking in there like,
right?
Smoke all y'all niggas. Like, for real, bro. Like, you don't know what type of time they be on. You don't know what type of time they be on, bro. You know what told me that too? I know we going. Do we do overtime yet? We on overtime?
No,
Game of fucking Thrones, bro. You want to learn some shit about white people? Watch Game of Thrones. Them niggas hate everybody.
Yeah, everybody got.
Right.
All right. Last thing.
Yeah.
People know, you're very known for your music shit.
Yeah.
Talk about music. So this time around, we just want to try a little
music,
something.
Wayno.
Let's talk about music, Wayno.
Wayno, where's the music review?
Where's the music?
You're not
Wayno?
gonna review this album, Wayno?
This album drop, Wayno.
Wayno, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Wayno, come on.
Like,
I
why
want
wouldn't
you
you
talk about this, Wayno.
No, for real. That's how they been on my heels. Like, so you ain't reviewed what's the name album last week? They been going crazy on me. I'm like, yo, bro. All right, so I'm gonna tell people before we talk about the music I am listening to this weekend. I'm gonna tell people why I don't just all out talk about music on the podcast all the time, every time. Think about the nigga that works at Chick-fil-A, right? He get there early. He got to be nice all day. He or she, because I don't want to discriminate. They're going to start saying, oh, only men work at Chick-fil-A, right? He or she works at Chick-fil-A. They there all day. They frying chicken. They being nice to niggas that they don't got to be nice to. They doing extra shit. They got to remember to say thank you. You can't, whatever that shit is.
My pleasure.
Right.
Right.
And then when they come home, after a long day of working at Chick-fil-A, this man or this woman, their significant other's cooking. And it's fucking chicken. It's fucking nuggets. Or, hey, baby, I was looking up the recipes and I made some strips. The last thing I want to see is fucking chicken when I get in the crib. So when it comes to music,
yes,
my DMs are not full of bitches asking me to fuck. My DMs is full of niggas and ladies. I'm not going to call y'all bitches. Ladies asking for record deals, asking me how they could get on, telling me they son just dropped a mixtape, telling me my man he just came home or he just got shot 100 times. He got the best mixtape. He got the best song. All of that type of shit. Listen to their music. And then my job, people forget I'm a vice president of A&R, right? I got to deal with all these. By the time Monday comes, I have to listen to like 15 artists for us to decide if we want to sign these kids, or I got to go over all the artists that we have. I don't want to talk about music all the time.
right.
Because the shit annoys me. Excuse me.
That being said,
Islam language too is crazy. And Conway shit is OD. Conway, what I love about Conway is like, it's for the era that he's in, right? Everybody's like, oh, throwback and like that real shit. It ain't even about that. This nigga's just talented. I feel like you could put him in any room, right? With any type of artist and he could do a verse with anybody. And I felt like we seen that when T.I. put him on his last album. You know what I mean? Because he put him on a song. I can't remember what song he was on, but he was on a song with somebody else. And it wasn't like the typical, it wasn't nothing Conway. Like if I see T.I. next to Conway, because T.I. could keep up in that space. Like I'm thinking T.I. going to jump on some Griselda-esque type shit. So salute to my nigga Conway. Salute to Thugger for the Islam language too. That's what I'm bumping this weekend. And maybe throughout the week, I'll give y'all a more deep dive.
We got to call this something though.
Yes, we do.
We do. We should do it. We should call it I Know Why You're Here.
What does that mean?
They know exactly. You know why they're here. They want to hear you talk about all this music stuff, Wayno.
Like here.
Here.
Oh, I get it.
Mhm.
I thought you meant like here as in the place. Like,
Here. It's a play on words.
that's fire. That's
a play on
fire.
words.
Shout out to Epic.
Yeah,
FA, yo,
made
that's
that.
that's hard. That's
FA's
hard. Shit.
FA has all of the gems. Before we
I
go,
gotta
Wayno,
get FA a gift for Eid for that one.
of course.
Yeah.
Anything you want to tap into before we go?
Just make sure y'all subscribe and like and share.
Mm-hmm.
And I want so every time y'all hear me speak on this pod, right?
Yeah.
We're not talking about like you never know what the hell we gonna be talking about.
No.
I didn't even know that y'all two was gonna stick around for the whole Dre. And now I want to do an episode where I talk to y'all for real. Because I want to talk to Al about some Far Rock shit.
Yeah.
Far Rock is very legendary for all the wrong things and all the right things as well. But we've been brainstorming as a team and we want y'all to do homework.
Yes.
So we gonna give y'all homework to do. We're gonna give you books to read.
Mm.
We're gonna give y'all documentaries or movies to watch.
Mm.
We're gonna give y'all sneakers to cop if you can. You know what I'm saying? Because you know me and Al, we the sneaker people in the room.
Yeah.
But we're gonna give you homework. Every week, expect us to give you a few things that you need to tap in on.
What should they tap in on this week?
That show Invincible I told them about.
Invincible, yes.
It's a cartoon. I mean, a lot of people can't like watch cartoons.
You can learn a lot from cartoons.
Nigga, I learned everything from in my life from Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes teach everybody violence. What the fuck, like
Deadass.
for real. But Invincible. There's a book. Hold on, let me get my phone. There's a book that I want everybody to read. Give me 1 second.
Every week you get homework, and
Every week we're gonna give y'all some homework.
Don't forget, go on YouTube, search "Hear Me Out with Wayno." Drop a like, subscribe, leave a
Subscribe.
comment. That's right. You know,
Like,
the basics.
subscribe, and all that other cool
Apple
shit.
Music.
Damn, where this shit at?
Apple Podcast.
I got this book. Hold on. I got this book and I gotta tell the people because I'm about to start it. I actually haven't started it. One of my friends bought it from me. All right, this book is called
Here we go.
Emotional Intelligence for a better life, success at work, and happier relationships. Improve your social skills, emotional agility, and discover why it can be I was speaking too fast.
You got this.
Why it can matter more than IQ. Which everybody's gonna call me the nigga that couldn't read out loud in class after that.
No.
It's all good. It's all good. And it's by Brandon Goldman. But I'm about to start reading that book. So if y'all gotta bear with me because I don't read books as fast as everybody else. I only read books when I'm on flights. I think I'm taking a flight this week. So if you do get the book and you find some gems in there, pass them along to me.
Say the name one more time.
The name of the book is Emotional Intelligence.
Emotional Intelligence. That is your homework for this.
That's y'all homework. And
week.
Invincible.
And Invincible.
And Falcon and the Winter Soldier if you haven't started it.
Yeah. I mean, you got one. This is the perfect time to binge if you want to binge.
That's a fact.
Yes.
That's a fact. Huh?
Close.
Nah, we ain't giving them. We might. Listen, you want to know why? Because none of these niggas is paying me for wearing their shit. I'm doing this out of love because I love their shit. So, I like, you know what I mean? I mean, you can see what this is. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna
Make sure you look at his socks on YouTube. He has off-white socks.
Oh, come on, man. These socks ain't cheap, man. That's the name of this episode. These socks ain't cheap.
The socks ain't cheap.
You know what I mean? These socks ain't cheap. That's a fact. That's what we naming this episode. That's a fact. Peace, y'all.